If you feel broke, even when you're trying, this is the part nobody explains. You plan. It still breaks. You save a little, and somehow it still feels like nothing changed. And the worst part? You start thinking, maybe I'm just bad with money. But that's not the truth. You are not careless. You are not lazy. You are not bad with money. Something else is running this. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what it is. Money comes in, and before anything meaningful happens, it's already moving out again. Not in one big moment, in small, invisible ones. A quick expense. Adjust this once. I'll fix it later. And you don't even notice it happening until the end of the week hits. And you feel that quiet shock again. Not surprise, familiarity. Like, this always happens. And that thought is the real problem. Because once you believe it always happens, you stop questioning it. Sometimes it's not even about the numbers. You might have money in your account and still feel unsafe, still feel like it's not enough. That feeling has a name, and it's not a character flaw. I'll show you exactly what it is in a moment. There was a season during our debt rebuilding years where we were doing everything right. Budget was working, numbers were improving, we were technically progressing. But I didn't feel it. I remember one evening, sitting with the numbers in front of me, knowing we were improving, but not feeling it at all, because something on the inside had not caught up yet. I was still thinking like someone who struggled with money, still making decisions from fear, even when things were starting to stabilize. And I realized something important. Our financial situation had started to change, but my money story hadn't. And that gap was quietly affecting every decision I made. That older version of yourself has a name. It's called your money story. But here's what most people misunderstand. It's not beliefs you remember, it's beliefs you react from automatically. You don't think them, you live them. Maybe money always felt stressful growing up. Maybe it caused tension. Maybe it felt like something that never lasted. And here's the truth most people never hear. You cannot build consistent financial progress on top of inconsistent internal beliefs, because even if your behavior improves, your beliefs will quietly pull you back to what feels familiar. That's why you can be doing all the right things and still feel stuck. Let me show you how it actually plays out, not theory. Pattern, you earn money, you feel temporary relief. Then comes a decision, not big, small, invisible. And in that moment, you don't ask questions. You just respond. Emotion, action, repeat. And that loop is what drains everything, not the big expenses, the automatic ones. So the real question is not, how do I budget better? It's, what is making decisions before I do? You think you're deciding, but you're actually reacting. So here is how you interrupt it. 3 steps. Start with just one. Step 1, name the belief. Write down what you actually believe about money. Not what sounds good, what is true for you right now. Money is, finish that sentence. Rich people are, finish that sentence. I am someone who finished that sentence. Be honest, do not edit yourself. Step 2, trace it back. Ask, where did I learn this? A moment, a pattern, a voice from growing up, not to blame anyone, but to understand that it was learned. And anything that was learned can be unlearned. And this is the part most people skip, which is exactly why nothing changes for them. They keep improving systems without ever noticing the system that is running them. Step 3, replace it with direction. Not fake positivity, not forced affirmations, just an honest, forward-moving statement. Instead of, money always runs out. Try. I am learning to direct my money with intention. Small, honest, repeatable. That is what begins to rewrite a money story. When we started doing this work, alongside the practical steps, something shifted that I did not expect. Progress didn't just become visible, it became safe. We stopped expecting everything to collapse. We stopped undoing our own small wins, and slowly, we started believing this was something we could actually build. The first change wasn't financial, it was emotional awareness. We stopped saying, "Where did it all go?" Because we started seeing it go in real time. And that shift quietly changed everything. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Not some things, everything, including your financial decisions. When your heart is carrying old fear, your money follows it. When your heart is carrying scarcity, your decisions reflect it. Guarding your heart isn't abstract, it is financial. Because what lives inside you always shows up outside you. And that includes the stories you have believed about money, especially the ones that were never true. This is why MoneyMap is not just a finance channel, because the practical steps matter, but they only work when the internal work happens alongside them. Every video on this channel holds both together, the strategy and the story, the steps and the beliefs, because you cannot build lasting wealth on a foundation of fear. So hear this clearly. You are not bad with money. You have just been operating from a story you didn't choose, but you can interrupt it. Start simple. Name it, trace it, replace it, and stay consistent. Because once your internal story shifts, your external results will follow. The next video will show you why saving money still fails for most people, even after they fix their mindset. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And tell me in the comments, what is one thing you were taught about money growing up? I want to know your story. Until next time, be faithful, be intentional, and remember, the plans of the diligent lead to profit,